Like that ladder. Hardcore parkour. No, come on, Alan. So, obviously this is a lot about being a writer and what it means, as well as the straightforward horror aspect. Now, I would never go so far as call myself a writer, but I have studied creative writing and I have written stuff, but never like finished something really proper. So I do have a little bit of insight into it. Let's see if that actually comes into play while we play this. Safe haven.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you.
Well,
I'm a night owl, and it's on
not so much for me. Not very clear.
Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and it would keep you company all night long if I weren't. It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Oh, Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but he's just too dumb for his own good.
Poor dog.
Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
That's enough radio listening for now. We gotta get to this gas station. Another page. Wake finds pages. What? We're missing pages?
At first I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
Have we missed pages back here? I mean, if they're missable, we're gonna eventually miss some of them. There's really no way around that. Unless you like search through absolutely everything all the time. Anything exciting here, by the way? No, not really. I don't really see a particular page from where I can see it. I'm sure I missed some. Well, I'll have to go without it. I'd rather keep the pace up than walk around searching. That doesn't sound like particularly lovely late night music. Alright, let's go.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no contest. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
Shit, hurry up and... Oh, ho, ho. A little bit too close. Got him though. Make that a little safe haven. Now where are we actually going? This way. Still chased by Pelsucky. Back into the light, maybe? Just play it safe. Ah, what? Are you throwing shit? Uncool, buddy. Now they backed away. The dodge. Alright, we managed. But it's still awfully dark here. There's another page in the darkness. TV in the gas
I stepped
station.
into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
Max Payne had a lot of cool stuff on the TV. They had more comedic stuff and more sort of plot stuff. I'd like to see that they continue that stuff in Alan Wake. Plenty of ammunition and stuff so far. Okay. Where's the gas station? Over there. We're gonna get ambushed on the way, I can feel it. Yep, behind. Let's run, let's keep running. I gotta get to that page. Oh, that's a lot of them. Dodge! Can we not go inside here? Yeah, we can. What did that do? Okay, well, let's first check the manuscript.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help. But I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
There's the TV.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's
The
episode,
Twilight Zone.
a quantum
The scary
suicide.
door.
If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. In Night Springs.
Night Springs. Alright, that's cool. I love that schlocky little feel. It's straight out of Twilight Zone, and, you know, Futurama did a perfect parody on it in The Scary Door. It's cool. Now, we have more worrying things to deal with. At least we do have a shotgun. But, we need to make our way here. Now the door is open. More logging stuff to deal with. More shadow monsters to fight. Oh, come on, man. No. I keep trying to jump instead of the dodge. Jesus, how many of these are there? They keep coming? This guy is more dangerous than the others. He teleports. Where are we going? Yeah, okay, this guy's tougher than the others. Open thing? What the hell? Can we not go through now? We opened the thing. Back to the other thing that we pressed, maybe? Come on!
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reached the lights at the gas station alive.
Okay. That's Carl Stucky gone. Or whatever the shadow monster version of him is. And now, of course, the door is open. We are out of shotgun ammo. Have to deal with the revolver for now. Here's the gas station.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
Just looking to see if I see any pages, but no.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Well, for a second.
Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
The dark presence.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
Man, what exactly happened? We don't know yet. Hello? Ghost. Of course.
I had to get
side.
inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help.
No? Nothing? Through the garage?
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
I'll write. I'll keep writing. Outside there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her, I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
He wrote... So, on the TV, he sat down to write the manuscript page, which then I got, that told me ahead of time that I would walk into this place and see myself on the TV. Okay. Nordic walking. Incontestably proven health benefits. Stucky told me so. Amazing phantasmagoria. Alright, we find a phone here. First of all, batteries, ammunition? No, not really. Oh, here's the phone.
Great Falls Sheriff Station.
Alright, now to explain to her that I've been attacked by shadow monsters and everything's fine.
God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
There's no cabin. It was a really bad idea taking those keys from someone that wasn't Stucky.
A candy-colored clown they call the Sandman. tiptoes to my room every night, and just to sprinkle stardust and to whisper, go to sleep, everything is alright.